when our kids growing up, they basically, Bobby was born in 63, Mark in 64, Kim was born in 58, and she's, my other daughter, Kelly, lives here in Key West, but my older daughter, Tracy, lives in Nashville, Tennessee. Her professional name is Breon. This is her beauty salon.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a big one now. She's got two. And this is her with Marie Osmond and Reba McEntire. She worked for Reba McEntire for 7 years. She was a makeup artist in here.
Is she in the middle?
She's in the middle with a black dress. That's my daughter, Tracy. Her professional name is Breon. That's what the name of the salon.
Okay.
And that's Marie and Osmond and Reba. And that was
yeah,
taken.
no, I see.
That was taken in '96. I think it's on the back of the picture.
What?
Hello? Hey. She was with Reba for 7 years. She's got a big, two beauty salons. She does all the country stars. She's doing so good.
Oh, gosh.
She's doing so great.
Oh, any police stories? Because what years were you in the police?
From 1958 to 79. It's a couple of hairy situations. I had to shoot 2 people. I never killed them. I could have. Oh, we worked together.
Yeah.
We worked together.
Do you have any Sweetwater stories?
Oh, Sweetwater was a riot. When I used to walk a beat as a rookie policeman, he wanted to be a policeman so bad. He used to walk the beat with me. I'd come to work at 11 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning. He walked that beat all night with me. And then when he came on the police department, he used to ride with me, and I used to ride with him. And later through the years, he became custodian of evidence and property until he retired. But we worked together a long time. You going to interview him tomorrow?
So what was it like to be in the police department in Key West? Do you think it was like, what was different about it in Key West?
I think the difference in Key West, through the years, you had some people that were not educated and just put a gun and a badge on them to go, And basically, when you're doing police work, all you really need is common sense. You reap what you sow, You got a lot of judgment calls to make. Sometimes you make the wrong call. But a lot of times you got to be judge and jury and executioner. You got to make that decision. But that you make the arrest, it's up to the courts to decide. You did your job. I knew some people that became personally involved, and that's not good. A vendetta, you got away, but I'll get you next time. I never liked that. What did I do wrong? If I made a mistake, I'm not going to make that mistake again. But never, you got away, I'm going to get you. I got my eye on you. That's craziness. But it happened in them days. There was so many bars in Key West in the 50s, in the 60s, and this was still a military town until the Navy Yard closed down. This was always military. And we could never arrest a military man for being public drunk. There was a working agreement that we had, with the military. If we get them too drunk, we take them, call the shore patrol, take them back to their command, to the ship or to Boca Chica, wherever they were at. I used to get calls to a bar, and when I walk in, I see a sailor passed out at the bar, change and bills in front of him. And who called? And the lady says, I did. I said, what's the matter? I want him out of here. She says, I want him out of here. I say, why? Why did you cut him off? Why did you let him get like that? Now you want me to be the bad guy. True story. Now you want me to be the bad guy. But you know what? I'm going to call the shore patrol. He's going back to his command. I'm not going to arrest him. And that was the good part about that relationship we had. They couldn't charge a military man with public intoxication. Just take him back to their command, cancel the liberty. Too much to drink, that was it. Shore patrol would come in the wagon, take him to their command, that was the end of it. Geez, Sweetwater could tell you some good stories.
What was it like to work for the state?
Oh, when I first started working for the state attorney, that was great. I worked under Mr. Ed Wharton. He was the state attorney. And then Mr. Zelch took over, and I left. I wanted to get a change, so I figured I'd get to the defense, because I've been police. It was all pro. I wanted to get a look at the other side, the public defense, because there's two sides to the coin. As a police officer, I always used to think about that. It's just, if I made a case, I tried to make that case the best I could to the prosecuting side, whoever was going to do it. But I was always interested in the defense. And many, many, many times, I always used to put myself in the person's shoe that I was going to arrest.
Compassion.
Yeah, you have to. Mine was compassion, common sense, and a sense of humor. Those were my three: compassion, common sense, and a sense of humor. I had to do my job. It wasn't good, but you have to do your job. You know, they're going to look down at you a lot of times, and I've been told many times they're going to call you this and they're going to call you that. So you might as well be a good one. But that's that's in and out of here. You reap what you sow. That's why today I can go anywhere in my hometown, in any area, in any neighborhood. And someday, if you have a chance, wherever you want to go in Key West, I'll take you. We'll go down back in the ghetto, eat some ribs, collard greens, or whatever. You can see how people get along with me. And on this job now, the same way. I have no problem with what I do.
Oh, and tell me about the cemetery that you go there and.
The cemetery, I love the cemetery. My family is there, my friends are there, my dear friends that I grew up with that have died are there. Every time I go through there, I run into a familiar name, and I remember the name. And that's why you walk there's an old saying in Spanish, you walk and you see more. You walk and you see more. That's true.